All right, we've got close to the full room now, so I think we'll kick off. Welcome, everyone. Thank you very much for attending. So this is the workshop on values in the machine, looking to explore AI alignment and ALIFE and what the kind of commonalities are, how we can kind of cross-pollinate ideas from both these fields. So yeah, we have a Discord specifically for this workshop. Please join that if you want to. We're hoping to kind of continue these conversations and this sort of community beyond this workshop. So this we really see as just the start of this. So we hope to keep conversation going in the Discord. And yeah, so just to start with some context, and hopefully these are fairly uncontroversial statements just to provide a kind of background here. So I think most people would agree that AI technology is going to have a big impact if it hasn't already. And that may not be entirely positive. There are certainly some risks. I think people may depend on the scale. People may disagree on the scale of those risks. But I think most people would agree that we should get the details right on this. And it definitely is worthy of consideration and discussion and scientific inquiry. There's definitely some amount of controversy around some of these issues. I think there's definitely a lot of disagreement. Disagreement can be very constructive and debate, so I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. But people don't necessarily agree on the time scale, the amount of risk, and even the type of risk. And it's not clear whether these disagreements can be resolved with our current scientific knowledge. I personally believe there are many really interesting scientific and research questions on this. So I think a lot of the motivation here should be also just scientific inquiry as well as thinking about these risks in a kind of negative light. And I think particularly this overlap of ALIFE and AI alignment has some very fascinating questions. So the aims of this workshop are really just to familiarize and introduce people in ALIFE who maybe never come across some of these ideas of AI alignment, even though the poll we did earlier seems like a few people are at least a little bit familiar. And we really want to create a space for discussion of these ideas. And as I said, this goes well beyond just this workshop. We're hoping to kind of keep this going, maybe organize future events. And I think one thing I'm excited about, and we as the organizers are excited about, is just exploring what this ALIFE perspective can bring to this discussion around alignment. I think a lot of the ideas and themes in ALIFE research are quite different from the way that AI alignment is normally thought about. So I'm really excited for that. And we just want to facilitate kind of good dialogue and interaction between researchers, maybe make new connections. And just a note on funding. So we received support funding from Open Philanthropy. If you're interested in details, you can talk to Simon. Here's the schedule. So we've got two really great speakers. The first one is John Wentworth, so I'll be introducing in a second. Then we've got another one from Daniel Polanyi. And that's trying to get kind of perspectives from both the AI safety and alignment community, as well as someone who's more associated with ALIFE. Then we're just going to have, actually this says informal small group discussions. There's been a bit of a change of plan. I think we're going to have this as more an open discussion across anyone, so anyone can pose questions or statements. Then we'll break for lunch. The second session, we've got a panel of a few more panelists who are really great, and then we'll have some more open discussion.